I realized last video I didn't really introduce what Satisfactory actually is, and I skipped the introduction, so you guys didn't know. So here it is. Basically what you want to do is you summon into this alien world, and you construct these buildings such as miners, constructors, smelters, etc. You explore the alien habitat and exploit its materials. I love this little introduction. And you vacuum it all up and put it in your pocket, basically. Well, not really, but you know. Then you try to automate everything with conveyor belts and get into even more advanced tech. And eventually, that's it. So, yeah, that's about it. Any questions? Comments? Hello and welcome back to a second episode of Satisfactory. In today's episode, what we're going to be doing is prioritizing our copper management and also working on some limestone and concrete, which is very important as well. Something else we're going to be doing is working on our updates and new... Hold on, what are they called? I'm going to take damage here. Ouch! Yeah, it's fine. Fine. Something else we're going to be doing in this episode is unlocking our tiers and just getting some stuff done, like Logistics Mark II, that's an important one. Anyway, first of all, first thing that we're going to be doing is our copper, so let's get right onto that then. So the plan is to have our copper ingots coming in here, and then we'll smelt them up and we'll bring them, and the finished production rate should be over here. I reckon we'll get rid of this, we'll move that someplace else, but we'll have our construction coming along here, so that looks pretty good to me. So I realized I didn't really show you guys much of what happened over there because I was trying to just pump out my first video. So let me really get into like the logistics this time, and you guys can tell me if it's good or not. So what we do first is we've got 120 coming in for our pure node. So first of all, we have to split that in two, and then what we can do there is we can split it again here into there, there, and then you can make a nice right angle turn there, which looks beautiful, and that means 30, 30. So 60 divided by 2 equals 60. Sorry, 120 divided by 2 equals 60, and then 60 out here, and then 30 out here, and 30 out here. So each of these gets 30, and that's what we're going to do on both sides. And once you do that, you have your smelting pretty much up and going. So this is one of the most like basic, easy calculations that you're going to have to do in Satisfactory if you want to play it. Just like splitting things up and making it work in between, other things like that. So I'm going to get back into it. Also, you need to check your wire and cable and all the stuff you want to create, and you want to check about how much is coming in per minute and how much is coming out per minute. It's the bottom number we really care about, not the top. And so you can see here we need 15 copper ingots per minute, and each of these smelters is producing 30 per minute, as you can see here. And so we can put we can have two constructors on one smelter, is what I'm getting from that. And so we'll need to pull this platform. We've got to pull this platform out one. So once we've added another platform on there, we can grab another constructor, and I need more reinforced iron plates. Like I was saying, we can have our second constructor in like that, and then because these for wire need 15 copper ingots a minute each, we can split this smelter, which is 30 per minute, like so. We can split this into two, and that's 15 either side, and that's 15 either side. So that'd work perfectly for wire, which is right there. So, and then we can add our next one, which I need cable for. And then for this one here, we can have the same again. So we can have two wire coming in here, like so, and we can split the two, having that here. Have a nice right angle there, and we can set these to wire as well. So we've got half of our production doing wire. And so eventually, when we unlock a different copper material, we will need this smelter to help us produce that. But for now, I'm going to use this smelter. Actually, no, I'm going to use these two for cable. I'm going to leave these two smelters available for later use, because we can use them later. So for now, I'll just get our cable and wire set up. And now cable is an interesting one, because it needs to have wire going into cable. So if I bring this out again, like so, if I choose cable, you need 2 wire per minute, like 60 wire per minute and 30 cable per minute output. So this produces 30 wire per minute, so we need to merge it this time with a conveyor merger and have 30 going in, and then a lovely right angle there. So 30 going in, 30 going in, that's 60 coming out. And for cable, we need 60 per minute for 30 out. And we can do that with this one again to make it have 60 cable as well. So we have 30 per minute, 30 per minute. So we have 60 wire per minute coming out there. And then if we do this again, we'll have 60 cable per minute coming out there. And that's what we need. That's good. So yeah, let me just copy this over. So here we have our basically finished result. We have our 2 constructors each producing cable, and our 2 constructors over there each producing wire. So we can bring those, I think what we can do is we can bring them down under here, and then maybe like through here, or like through here, to make it come up these walls again, which I think looks pretty good, and is a good trend to start with. If we want to start making good looking factories, I'm going to have to start doing that. Other things include unlocking more things from the fix-it shop, and more things that look good from the shop, and eventually we'll make a pretty good looking factory, I reckon. So all I need to do now is wire this up, bring my bring my wire and cable over to here, bring it up there, and that should be good. So let me get right on that, and I'll see you shortly. So here it is, all complete. I did the limestone off camera because it was pretty much the exact same thing as what we did over here, but a lot simpler. I just brought it over the top and then split it into a couple of constructors and brought it over here where it goes into our storage system up there. But we're completely done now. We've got everything set up. I've changed the color of the constructors and all to like a light purple with like dark purple undersides, and I think it looks really good. Comment down below if you'd like any different colors or anything to be used for the factory. Something else I also did while I wasn't recording was I unlocked the MAM and the research facility, and I also unlocked the map in the hub. So now I can see where I am, where everything is. I can place markers places, and it's really cool. But yeah, so I unlocked the MAM, and one thing I've researched is power slugs. And so now our goal is to unlock like overclocking, power shards, slug scanning, all that kind of stuff. But for overclocking, I'm going to need another power slug, and I don't have the strength to do that right now. Just mental or physical strength to do that. And so what I think I'm going to do right now is go over here, because I found something over here that I thought was really interesting, and I thought I'd wait to show you guys. It's Criterium ore.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Alright, so what Ada just said is that I can now research this in the MAM. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to take a look. Criterium. So, yeah, now we've got a whole new branch of stuff going on here.
New resource added to the resource scanner.
And that means that I can now go into here and scan for Criterium Wire as well. So I can do that. Ooh. Oh! Wow, that's quite a few, and it's not that far away. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to there, and I'm going to just... Actually, I've made a couple of portable miners, and I'm going to take this one as well. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to bring it over to that Criterium that we saw earlier, and I'm going to place it down, and I'm just going to craft up a bunch of Criterium ingots, and see what that'll get us in the long run. Oh, change of plan. We need that power slug. Parkour. Parkour. And then we can collect this power slug. And that means we can actually research clocking and underclocking and all sorts of cool stuff. Is that the Criterium? Hold on. Oh, no, that must be something else. But yeah, okay. Over here is... Ow! Ow. Over here's the closest one, so we can put a couple of portable miners down in here. And we can get started on some Criterium research. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to grab all the Criterium that'll fit in my inventory. And yeah, work with that. I think that's going to be enough Criterium. Alright, I may have gone a little bit overboard there, but, you know, all for the sake of science and seeing how long this is actually going to take. How exciting. I didn't even realize that my entire factory has shut down because I've run out of power. How fantastic. Alright, I didn't notice that. That's pretty big. Whatever. I don't really need much. I've got 3,890 screws. I'm pretty good on that level. Yeah, production can wait. I'm gonna do Criterium. So let's start this research going, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna need to convert all of these into bloody... Oh, man. I'm gonna need to convert all of these into ingots to do this, aren't I? Alright, let me do that. Let me do that as well. Yeah, let me do that. See you in a year! Well, that was a pitiful amount of Criterium ingots. I've only got around 400, which kind of sucks, but you know. Take what I got, and now we can start actually researching some cool stuff, which is good. Including the Zipline, which I really want. So I'm going to research that by grabbing some cable here, and then I can craft up some... Yeah, then I can craft up some wire. Then I should be able to unlock that, which
New equipment.
means there's new equipment. I need plates. So here we have our zipline, and I'm not entirely sure how this thing works, but I'm pretty sure that if I get that, and I need concrete. I'm pretty sure that if I get that and I bring it up here, I can... Ooh. That's pretty nice. I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, this is going to be very good for travel, because I can just, like, travel around. That's so cool. I'm very happy we unlocked that. Now let's get power restarted again. Oh my god. Something that's going to help me with that is a chainsaw, so let me just get that. That should be enough biofuel to last us at least for a little while. So let me take that, some of that, and put that into our burners here, and actually get our factory up and running again. Anyway, something else I just realized was that I have a power slug here that I gathered. So now I can make a power shard, and I can actually research overclocking, which is really good because that means we can yeah, which is good because we can come over here to our concrete, and there's 60 coming in right now, and so we can set this, and we want the target production rate. So that's 45 per minute, but we're only getting 30 per minute right now. So I'm gonna make this 75%, and then maybe a little less, maybe 72%. 68%, you know what, that works. And that's 30.6 per minute, and because we're getting 30 per minute, it means this will never stop creating limestone, therefore make it more efficient. And we can come over here, like this, and we can make this 10 per minute, and that means it's exactly 30, so actually I'm going to come over here and make this just 10 per minute, and then it'll be 30 per minute for each one, and therefore it'll be more efficient. So that's the pros of having that kind of thing up. Also, you can overclock it so it produces more, but I'm not really interested in doing that right now. I just wanted to make it more efficient, and it is now, which is great. So we can also go back to here and continue researching our Criterium. Let me get some more wire up, and we can continue researching that. Alright, we've got our Criterium Wire here, and that should be enough to get us set pretty decently on our way. So let's check out what the next is. Ooh! Power Poles Mark II, high-speed connector, requires plastic. I don't have that, not for a very long time. And this requires copper sheets for an AI limiter, which can be put into a power switch, which needs steel, and I don't have that. Which can be put into a smart splitter. I want that. What I think I'm going to do now is Power Poles Mark II, because that means that...
New building.
Thank you. That means that I can get 7 connections on one power pole, and that is fantastic. Oh, that's really cool. What else can we unlock in here? Also, I'm looking down here, and I'm seeing that thing. Oh, that thing down there. And I'm like, that looks like quartz, and that could be good for me. So, what I think I'm going to do is make my way down there and take a look at it, gather up the resources that it has, and then research it in what I think is going to be this crystalline mineral. So let me go collect that up, research it up, and let's see what it has to offer. You can even save yourself from fall damage with it. Ha! That's mad. Alright, let me put my MAM down here. And then here I can research quartz. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. A shatter rebar. Quartz crystals. Silicon. I'm gonna just research silicon, because blade runners... Oh, those totally need modular frames, don't they? Right. Okay. Inflated pocket dimension, that could be useful. Let me get this. Like that. Explosive resonance. The Explorer. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I reckon that's probably going to be for a future video. I don't really want to get into that right now. Let me... I can't reach it. Never mind. I'm going to make my way up here. And let's actually start getting to work on some of the things I actually said we'd do in this video, which are, of course, the tiers. I got completely sidetracked. But I reckon the tiers are going to be next video. I'm pretty tired right now. Yeah, I reckon that's going to be for the next video. We've gotten quite a bit of stuff accomplished for this video, and we've got our storage area up here. We've unlocked quite a few things in the MAM, done a bit of research and stuff. We've got our whole ass factory going on here, which is working pretty well. It's overclocked, underclocked, whatever it needs to be clocked. And gotta say, it's looking pretty good. Well, once again, thank you all so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. It helps out a ton, and it means I can keep doing the stuff I love, like this, which is really cool. It's just the coolest thing in the world to me. So truly, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.